Booyah! Booyah! Another Stargods vlog. My theme song there. Okay, I want to talk about something weird, but first of all, I gotta tell you about Bitchute. I back everything up on Bitchute. UGEtube, which you know, UGEtube.com. It's in the description box, the address. That always is my main site. So sometimes, what is this? Sometimes, I don't know, that stupid hair cutter, that stupid barber. Oh, I cut it. Oh, sorry. If you know, I put everything on YouTube. That's my my home now. But I back everything up on BitChute. I've never had a problem with UGEtube. It's modern, it's fast, it's just, it has all the bells and whistles that YouTube has. And I really like it. I've never had a problem. I never had one problem with them there, and I really enjoy it. It's a professional site. It's clean, looking, and it's high tech. It's great. So I have all my stuff there, but I'll back up on BitChute. But BitChute will often not process. It'll take maybe 2 or 3 days after you've uploaded for it to process, so that it's on. It goes on the internet. It's on. It has a presence. Otherwise, if it's not processed, you get a blank screen. That's all you get. So if you want to see something and it hasn't been processed, I think it tells you it's not processed yet, or still processing, or whatever. Anyways, if you click on it and there's nothing there, it's a blank screen, go to UGEtube. It'll always be there. It'll always be there. UGEtube, I can do a video and it can be up online within 5 minutes. Not BitChute. I think BitChute is censoring me. I noticed it's the ones with the kind of old topics. They don't take very easy to being uploaded, which is really, really irritating, because sometimes it's up to 3 or 4 days. You wait and you wait. So that's what I mean. So if you can't find it at BitChute, you're following BitChute, not UGEtube, then you'll find it if it's not been processed up on UGEtube. That's a lot of talking, man. So anyways, I want to talk about something really weird, and you have to be aware to understand these things. You have to be aware of the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect proves that this reality is not real. It can alter and change like that. A good example, I have these crystals, these little packets of crystals, juice crystals, right? Flavor your water with, right? So every morning I have a nice flavored water moment, you know, shoot it down like that whiskey. And I open the cupboard and there it is. There's the box and it's at eye level, totally at eye level. You can't miss it. So this morning I opened it up. It's not there. And I'm going, what happened to it? Where is it? I don't get this. And I touched everywhere that it's supposed to be. It's just sitting there on the shelf at eye level. Okay? So I was looking around, I was feeling it. It's actually not here. And so I thought, okay, I'll open up another box, and then opened up another box and made some, and then went to put it back. It's there. It's there. It's back again. And I'm going, there is no way under the sun that I could have I didn't happen to notice it because I'm kind of stupid. No, I know it was there because every morning I look at it and go, oh, there it is. What's up? And it wasn't there. I put my hand where it was supposed to be, and it's not there. But all these brain dead people will have these really flaky excuses and explanations. Oh, no, you just weren't paying attention. You were too busy farting. You didn't pay attention. You know, like, just drop dead. Go away. Shove off. Those people are really getting to me. And so they're brain dead people. They've all had their lobotomy, eh? Brain surgery and free vaccine shot. So now I've always told this story about 100 times now. I am a big Twilight Zone fan. I grew up with the Twilight Zone, and I got it all on DVD, and I've been watching this DVDs for years, rewatching and rewatching, and seeing if I get anything extra out of it. And I'm a writer, and I always like to know which ones were written by Rod Sterling, because it was, for me, it was Rod Sterling. So I'd wait till the end of the show, directed by so and so, written by Rod Sterling. And go, there it is, he wrote it. Wow, he wrote this one, eh? Wow. So I get familiar with all the ones that were written by Rod Sterling. Now I hear about this Mandela effect. No, it's Rod Serling or Searling or something. And I go, oh, that's stupid. So I went and I got out one of the DVDs and I watched the end, and it said directed by and written by Rod Serling. And I'm going, I couldn't believe it. So did like little munchkins, did they climb in my window and change it and rewrite it and make it Serling or Searling or whatever you say instead of Sterling? No, it was Sterling. I mean, and then there's people that actually believe I'm that stupid that I just, you didn't read it right. You were too busy farting. You know, like, well, fart you, big boy, because I know that I know that I know, you know, and I know that it was Rod Sterling. But other people will say never, never was. It was always Rod Sterling for me. Those people are not lying because they've been given an artificial memory to correct the time slip. They've been given an artificial memory to say, I've always known it to be Rod Sterling. I've known of people that I know, in fact, well, around here, I mean, personally, this isn't just internet chit chat, that have had their cars change. You know, guy buys a white car and he goes out with his friends. He drives around in the right car, and one morning he wakes up and it's black. I don't have a black car. That's a white car. I know I bought a white car. I didn't buy a black car. And then you check the license. Yeah, that's my car, all right. But it's sitting in my carport. Why is it no longer? Why is it black? So, you know, and then he'll go to his friends and he'll say, oh, remember my car? Do you remember it being white? And they just look at him like, what? What's wrong with you? It's always been black. You know, they've been given artificial memory implants. They've been, given false memories because that they have. Time has to repair itself, and it repairs itself through history. History will change if needed. So there's an example of how time and space are not solid. So what's the reality of that? That's the thing. So now I have. I did some research and I found the Beatles. I think it was 1963. They're landing sometime in the 60s. They land and they're getting off the plane. There's cameras there. And they've taken pictures. So there's I think three individual cameras. They all took pictures of the Beatles. And Paul looked different in every single camera. In all three cameras, Paul was different. The first one is he's got a sharp, wide nose. And the other one, he's got a very pencil thin nose. And then people say, disinfo agents, oh, it's just the light. It's the way the light casts a shadow. We're not talking about shadows. The chins are different. The eyes are different. Everything in all three pictures. So we had three cameramen who take the same photo of Paul at the same time, and they all show different features. Paul's showing different features. Really strange. His chin changes, and then there's a picture of him afterwards, after getting off the plane in a cafe or something, probably chatting up the girls. And he's got a striped shirt, so you know it's the same day, and it's just hours later, because that's what it is. And so, and he's looking different again. So you see these incredible. The nose was incredible. The nose is just like pointed and flattened out a bit, right? And then his lips, they go from really kind of pudgy lips to really thin lips. It just, so what's reality? Which one of them was the real reality? And then everybody said, "Yeah, you stupid. You just fart too much." Yeah, whatever. Uh, so now we have, we have that big ritual, that Illuminati ritual with the killing of, what's his name, George Lloyd. I keep wanting to say Lloyd George, but George Lloyd, the black guy who got entangled with the police, right? So there's the police. You watch the film. Don't just believe me. Watch the film. Look it up. Use your fingers. Let your fingers do the walking. And you'll see him being arrested. And he's got hair. Like, he's got short hair, and you can definitely see short hair. But then when he's under the cop's knee, he's bald. So I'm getting that same change. I'm getting that same change as seen in Paul McCartney. Now it's happening to him. Features are changing. Things are changed. They're different. They're not the same. Just like my DVDs are not the same. They have changed. Oh, you just weren't paying attention. I know it was Rod Sterling. I spent my life. I grew up with the Twilight Zone. Don't tell me that, so somebody says, "Hey, did you watch the last episode of Star Trek?" You go, it's Star Trek. No, you're just mistaken, man. You just got too much gas. I know what Star Trek is. Don't mess me around. Shove off. Don't tell me. Oh, here, you need a pick me up. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. I knew it was Rod Sterling. It'd be like you. If somebody says Star Trek to you, you know what Star Trek is. You know it. You don't have to think twice. You're not confused. The gas isn't being blocked and going to your brain. Now wake up. Gee, they'll do anything not to accept truth. They will fight you with just children's arguments. Just as long as they don't have to deal with what you're saying. It's not true. It's not true. Back up. I got garlic for backup. Oh, no. It burns. It burns. Pow. But people are stupid. So show me how ignorant you are and how stupid you are by saying that I was just mixed up, in the box. You didn't see it was there because you just can't see that well in the morning. I have that problem too. You need glasses, and hungry alligators. So that's how many minutes? Oh, I'm doing good. 14 minutes. So that's it. Sorry, pal. I know Rod Sterling. And if you say Rod Sterling, well, that's fine too, because you've received an artificial memory. to patch up the history line. Uh, there's lots of cases where people, they go. There's one interesting story. He gets on his bike and he's running to the dollar store, but the dollar store isn't there. There's some kind of construction happening instead. So he goes out to the construction workers and worker in charge there and says, why are you tearing down the dollar store? There's nothing wrong with it. And then the guy said, well, we're not tearing it down, we're building it. And then he said, we're building a new dollar store, for in your area. And he just goes, yeah, I've heard these stories and they really gel together. Little tiny things that you pick up and they all fit together so well. And so he just kind of freaked out, went back home, and then I think it was the next day that the dollar store was there. Yeah, I've known people to have these reality glitches, And so reality. So what is reality? It must be a hologram or something, because George Floyd is bald. He's on the ground and he's bald. And not only that, the ambulance drivers didn't act like professionals. The cops didn't act professional. Do they even exist? Then I saw a picture of the cop after he was arrested, an arrest picture. It's not the same guy. So I don't think, well, he's been replaced, it's all a con job or whatever. No, I'm questioning the reality. What is the reality behind it? Was this some kind of universal slip or something? I'm thinking more in that term than, oh yeah, the Illuminati, they put a lookalike guy in there and then blah, blah. No. It's not that easy. It's not that simple. I'm looking at the other universal side. Reality slip. That's what I'm going to call it. Reality slips. Because it was reality slip. There is, unless you can demonstrate to me, I love it. If you can demonstrate to me that he's got a full head of hair when he's on the ground and I got too much gas in my head or something, that's fine. Let me know. That's fine. But don't you dare correct me on Rod Sterling. Because I understand it's just as real to you, Rod Sterling, as Rod Sterling is to me. Nobody's lying, nobody's BSing, and nobody's mistaking, because it's Rod Sterling. You have that memory. I don't have that memory. I have Rod Sterling. And it's like I say, then somebody comes up to you, oh, did you ever like that old series, Star Trek? And you look at them and you go, you're nuts. And then they look at you, you're nuts. This is nothing to fight about because you're both right. So, bad Ingy. What is it that we're looking at? What is reality? Is this a holographic field? Because things seem to change. I got some great old footage of things actually changing, and Paul McCartney's face changes a lot. I got hundreds of pictures. I got one with his nose is so big, pointed out, and then wide. And then the other one, this is a different event. That was when he was with his girlfriend. And then there's another picture of him, like a pencil. It's like this. That's his nose, And then you get disinfo agents say, oh no, that's just different lighting causes that. I'm a photographer. I spent half my life in photography. And that's absolute crap, okay? I'm going to try not to get mad, but it's absolute garbage. And anybody that promotes this shadow, the shadow, there are no shadows in the pictures I have. It's straight on, pal. So the shadows, they changed the nose. It's an illusion. It's an anomaly. And it just, I got one of Paul McCartney. He's like he's smiling, and then the other one, his chin is 3 times bigger. It looks like a helium balloon or something. Oh no, no, it's too much. You should not eat cabbage. No, stay away from cabbage. So I'm just done with stupid people. This whole world's nuts. I just came across a video online. I was watching videos, and a weird guy. What was his name? Something Benjamin. He's a comedian. I thought he's so strange. Owen Benjamin or Benjamin Owen. Yeah, he's so strange. He makes me kind of question what's going on. Does this guy really exist? I mean, he's really, really strange. And there are people I see up on the net and their pictures, they don't look human. Do you think Zuckerberg looks human? Does he look real to you? I don't think so. He's got the strangest eyes I've ever seen on anybody. He's not really, and he accidentally said he was not human. There's a little interview. He's talking to people, and he's admitting that he's not human. Then suddenly, he stops and says, because he says the term, uh, I used to be human like you, or something like that. And then he stops and he panics, and then he's just like foaming at the mouth, blah 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 blah, blah trying to explain it away. You know, he's not human. We there's a certain portion of the world's population that aren't even real. Are they robotic? Are they androids? Are they projections, holographic field projections? I don't know what they are. Are they just existing in our heads? Because aliens, gray aliens, can project their presence in your head. Yeah, there could be nobody in this room, but they can project their presence in your head, and you say, "Oh, where do you come from? Oh, do you pick locks? How did you get in?" You know, and all this. Yeah, and hypnotism. You can take a person, hypnotize them, and say, "You're now entering a UFO that has landed. And now you are looking at the aliens. They're purple. Do you see the purple aliens?" "Yes, yes, yes, I do. I see the purple aliens." You can hypnotize people. And when this has been done, this has been demonstrated. Then once out of hypnosis, they will never believe you when you say you were hypnotized. It never happened. They will get very angry because they know what they know, what they know, and they know the reality, their reality. They saw a UFO land with these purple aliens, and they can never undo that. It's like locked into their brain, and becomes a memory. It's an absolute solid memory. You can never convince them that they were in a psychiatrist's office, going, "Oh yeah, yeah, it's big and it's purple," you know. And there's lots of things. For me, what's his name? The purple dinosaur, Barney. His color has changed 3 times. I look him up on the net. His color went from deep purple, and then magenta, and then to a sort of a light greenish color. And nobody remembers that I talk to the green color. They go, "You've been eating beans lately? What's wrong with you? You're scaring me. I don't want to think. I had my free lobotomy, so don't talk to me anymore. You scare me, and I've had my flu vaccination, and I can think clear now. Now I see the truth. You're nuts." Go cry to mama. Your mama needs you, boy. Your mama needs you. And put your bib on because you spit when you talk to me. Oh, it's just like, this world is insane. And these insane things happen in reality all the time that never seem to be questioned. There's events that seem so How can that be real? You look at these events and sometimes in the news and you go, that sounds like some kind of weird script or that. That's not real. It's not real. And so, and they always have these crises actors and uh, all these so-called disasters. They have crisis actors. You know, maybe it's not crisis actors. Maybe it's time shifting. Maybe it's reality shifting. You know, maybe it's that. But anyways, George Lloyd. Look at the way they came and they picked him up off the ground and put him on the gurney. No, I know people in the medical. You have to straighten him out. You have to put a back brace on him. Then you have to give him CPR, maybe the electrical, before you even get him. And then you lift him. You put boards under him and you lift him up. This one, they just grabbed him like a dead pig and just flopped him. His head is hanging like this. He's just been stepped on by the cops' knees for over 8 minutes. They don't brace his neck. They pick him up and he's like this. He's hanging down, and then they were so rough and careless because they didn't know what they were doing. They were not knowing. Yeah, they had no knowledge of what the professional first responders do. They had, because they're not first responders. Oh well, that's paid actors. That's fake actors and stuff. Is it, or is it a reality shift? See what I mean? I'm not saying that it's all scripted and it's all theater at George Floyd. I'm just wondering, is this we're seeing something different, and a lot of times people will see different things on TV and actually argue, oh no, no, no. I saw a dog in the background in that scene. No, there was no dog. I was looking at the scene. There's no, they can't agree with what they're seeing. A lot of people don't agree with 9/11 when about the jets. No, they don't agree at all. But that's eyewitness testimony, which can be challenged to a certain degree. But is it reality shifting? I don't think it's actors, crisis actors. I'm thinking in terms of reality shift. They didn't know what they were. Probably, maybe they were projections. Maybe they weren't even real. But they just pulled him up like a pig, like a dead pig, a dead cow. And his head is, after having his neck squeezed, they don't brace it. They just, they go like this, push his head up. I mean, and it's a really different and weird kind of strange reality shift, because these guys, the cop and George, knew each other for 17 years. They worked together for 17 years. And then when you look at the film, they don't even know each other. George isn't going, hey, give me a break, eh? You want to get, for old time's sakes? You don't have. The cop doesn't, I forget his name, but he doesn't go, don't put the handcuffs on him. I've known him for 17 years. He's okay. He's cool. Just forget it, But I don't know. He puts the cuffs on, and the way they grab him, I'm just like, whoa, this is crazy. So is this reality shifting again, or and then it's different? We see this all the time. We see it in science fiction movies too. And those who control Hollywood are very into the Kabbalah and karma, and they have to, by karmatic law, tell us what they're doing, teach us the truth, and inform us what they're up to, because it lessens their negative karma. So, but then it's put into fictional stories, fictional media, because then it becomes plausible denial. Hey, this is the movie. What are you talking about? This is a movie. You got too much gas in your head, But there are people like that are very, very strange. Like I find Benjamin Owen really, really strange. I find Zuckerberg very, very strange. What are they? Are they really human? Are they human? I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. But, there's a bit of a suspicion on my part. There's lots of Hollywood people out there that just don't act normal. They have weird gestures and they have weird ways of talking, and I don't know. So don't go around saying, "Oh, well, Benjamin Owen, he's an alien or anything." We don't know. We can't really prove anything. We just go by our observations. But I do find him kind of weird. Uh, but that's me. Okay, that's just not me. So don't start dissing the guy and sending him nasty email and stuff. No, that's just me observing. That's all it is. I'm not judging him. I'm just like, I don't know. He's just kind of a weird guy. So that's probably what people say about me. you know, could have had a V8. So there you go. It always ends up a half an hour, eh? Because I get in the mode of talking, and it's like sitting around a campfire, and then I have a captive audience, and then I can just take my time and explain. I don't have to sold. I don't have to do that. So, what can I say? If you want to make comments, please go to UGEtube, because there it's really easy to access the comments. It's very difficult and onerous at BitChute. I can't really go through all the comments and reply. I love replying. So you get a lot more attention from me if you go and make a comment on UGEtube. Sounds like, I don't know, UGEtube. Sounds like venereal disease or something. You got the huge? Yeah, I got the huge. You got gas too, can't think. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and yeah, leave some comments on you could have had a V8. So there you go. Thank you very much.